one of the most frustrating parts of my life, even as somebody who loves clothes, who believes that spirit style will change your life. One of the most frustrating things for me with a neurodiverse brain is my clothes, keeping track of them, sorting them, cleaning them, putting them away. This was my old go-to. Do the laundry after like 2 weeks when you don't have any underwear left to wear, after already wearing your underwear that you don't like. Forget that you did put the laundry in the washer for 2 days and then have to rewash it because it stinks. And then finally remember to get it in the dryer and then pull it out of the dryer right before bed, get too tired to deal with it, leave a pile of clothes either on the end of the bed or on the floor, and then basically pick through it during the week to find clothes. That is the old me. The new me looks like this. I'm Hannah. Welcome back, or hello for the first time. This is Sweet Fern Homestead, where we talk about sacred home, sacred roots, and sacred rhythm. I'm doing it all with a neurodiverse brain. So I have ADHD, which was diagnosed after my second child was born in 2005, and I have been learning to understand my brain ever since. This very last year, I have committed to changing my life through organizing my home and my stuff. So much of that means clearing clutter, but it also means that everything I own has a place. Now, I did a video on sacred aesthetic, which kind of talks you through how I decide what to keep, and I will link that down below. I broke down into steps how I got my closet under control. Now, I want to tell you, this is the first time in my life I've ever had a closet. This house, first time ever. I have always just done things like filled up dressers or baskets or made little like makeshift areas, and it's just been kind of crazy. So this is the first time in my life I've had a closet, and I basically just used it as storage because I didn't even know how to use a closet. I didn't know how to have a closet, but no longer. My closet is my pride and joy. I love it. I want to like take the doors off so I just look inside my closet all the time. This has transformed my life, and it was not that hard. Now, the first thing that I did, which is not part of this, but I decided that I was going to get all my clothes with the exception of socks and underwear and some like underlayers, like I wear a lot of tank tops. All of it was going to go into my closet. No drawers, no hiding things. With an ADHD brain, neurodiverse brain, we need to see things to know they're there. So for instance, in a kitchen, having clear containers that you put foods into, or labels on top of those clear containers, even better. You get the visual of what it is and you see the words of what it is. It is very important to see what we have or we forget it's there. So I did a lot of work to get my dresser out of here. My dresser is gone. I went through it. Mostly what was in the dresser I wasn't using, because this is the thing. Shove things in, bury them, hide them, right? No. No more. In my closet, every single thing you can see. I've got my little cheat sheet. Number 1, sort everything by color. Before you do anything else, get it all into your closet, whatever you're keeping, or the things you pulled out of your dresser, whatever. If you want a dresser, keep a dresser. I'm just telling you what I did. Sort by color. So every single thing is in your closet by color. Your white, off-white, tan, brown, gray, green. I have a couple green ones that aren't here right now. The one blue skirt, all my purple skirts, the black skirts, and then just a couple in the reddish. This one, I did try to sell this one. This is from my personal closet that I usually wear at Christmas time. I thought I would try to sell this. It's a vintage skirt. It didn't sell, so I just put it back in my closet because I think I'll probably wear it. Or you start with one color and you pull that color out to do your edit. So we'll talk about the edit, but that's number 1. Get your colors together. I don't know why, but this hack works so well with a neurodiverse brain, because then we're not having this like visual clutter that like feels like such chaos and out of control. We are just dealing with one color. So that's number one. Just get them sorted by color. You don't have to do anything else. And that could be like over the course of 2 days. You just get everything in your closet, boom, 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 get them sorted by color. Oh, number two. Okay, number two is a good one. Number two, get everything on the same hangers. Now, I do this step during the edit stage, but I wanted to tell you about it as a very important step because you're probably going to need to purchase hangers that all match if you don't already have them. Now, you might be like me, and if you go all around your house and you start like swapping out different people's closets and finding all them different kinds, you might be able to actually source enough to get what you need for your closet. If you're doing like the velvety hangers, which I chose to do for my closet, maybe somebody else wants the wooden hangers. So you take out the wooden hangers and you take their velvety hangers. I have a online store with thrift clothes, so I actually have a lot of hangers. No worries there. I had plenty of hangers. But if you do not have hangers that match, this is something you want to invest in. This is a game changer in a closet. Decide what hangers you want. My closet was very conflicted between wooden hangers and these soft velvety ones. I am going to go with the soft velvety ones because they are space savers, and a lot of the clothes that are a little bit more loose fitting actually kind of grab onto the velvet, whereas the wood, they just slide off. I'm going to be using the wood hangers for my shop. Visually, this looks clean and organized. Even if this wasn't color coordinated, just having the hangers all be the same and matching gives this closet an organized, clean feel, which when you have ADHD, you really need. And then number three, of course, this is where the work comes in. Number three is the edit. The edit. Yeah, this is when you gotta make some choices. Now, here's where the colors and the hangers come in. So let's say you haven't done anything except you went out and you bought some hangers and they all match and you've got them in the packages and they're just sitting there. Make your bed, or if you happen to have a movable, collapsible, whatever kind of clothing rack, if you have like a freestanding clothing rack, this would be a great time. This would be a great time to pull out that clothing rack, because color by color, you are going to go through. You throw everything either on the bed or on your clothing rack, color by color. Remember, we're going to keep the overwhelm down. Now, of course, you could do this by color and style. So you could do this, I'm going to do all of my skirts that are this color. I'm going to do all, I find just grab it all, whatever you got. As you're going through the process, you are going to be switching out the hangers. So whatever you decide you're going to keep or you think you want to test, which will be the next step, you want to put that on one of the hangers that matches. So just got to do that. You got to do that step. I'm telling you, don't skip that step. Don't skip that step. Mainly, decreasing what I own has been really important because I had so many things I wasn't wearing. So if it's in my closet, it needs to be something I'm going to wear. I have my knitwear in two sections. I've got the darker colors over here, and I also put I have one black handbag. This is a designer bag that my aunt gave me. I can't remember the name of the designer, but it's like a super fancy bag. Then on the other side of the closet, I have my other colors, my creams, my tans, my mochas, my browns, and then some of this like, I don't know, rust color here. And that's pretty much my primary color story. And then my shoes, I just tuck underneath the skirts. I do not have a ton of shoes. So let's say you pull out a couple of blouses and you're like, I really like these. I don't know if I'm gonna wear them. Go ahead and put them in your closet. They get to go back in your closet. You'll do some more work later. This is the initial edit. it does not fit, gets out of your closet. I don't think I'm ever going to wear this again, or I've never worn it, get it out of your closet. So do those very basic this isn't me anymore. I don't know why I even bought this. This still has tags on it. I never took the tags off, so I'm probably not going to wear this. Get those things out. This is the initial edit where you are going to organize your closet by color and hanger. And if you can, by style. And this all happens when you put things back. So as you're going through color by color, you are going to put in your closet the things that you edited down. Start with, whatever works for you. If you want to start with the dark colors, if you want to start with white and mocha, that's the color story I always start with. And then just work through. And then if you want, you can do what I've done and have skirts in one section, dresses in one section, blazers, button downs, tops in another section, I keep my longer jackets and cardigans in with the dresses. So you just kind of figure this out. I don't put my pants on hangers. I fold those and put them on a shelf. I don't put my sweaters on hangers. I fold those and put them on shelves. Once you've gone through all that, number 4 is the test. You are going to do test days, test weeks. Give yourself a certain amount of time. Don't go over that amount of time because that stuff will just stay in your closet forever. You have to test things out. Today I am testing out this top. It's navy blue, and this little cute kind of almost like a quilted coat. I am totally gonna keep both of them. I am so comfortable. Really, I was testing out the color. I've been trying to decide how much blue to keep in my closet because I do not have a lot of blue, and I thought maybe it would just be easier just to kind of get rid of it. But I'm gonna keep these 2 pieces. I think I only have 2 other things that are blue, but I'm gonna keep them. But I needed to try it out. I needed to wear them, see what I thought. I can feel very uncomfortable in certain colors. I keep to a very tight color story. And as you're going through and doing your edit and doing your testing, this is what you can decide. You can decide, do you want a tight color palette, or are you like kind of like colors of the rainbow? You like to wear them all. That doesn't work for me. I don't like it. I don't find it soothing. There are colors that I put on and I just feel so uncomfortable. So I was kind of testing blue. I was testing it to see, is this something I'm going to grab for in my closet? Is this something I'm going to wear? So then, you've got your closet, and slowly, you're making space. You're making space. One of the things about maximalism, because I am not a minimalist, but I am somebody who chooses to have an organized, clutter-free home, is this idea of minimalism within maximalism, which really is just a clutter-free space where you still love and appreciate beauty, art, fabrics, textures, rugs, like layer upon layer upon layer, plants, everything, but there's no clutter, right? There's no clutter. The trick to making this style work is space, but you want that in your closet. You want space because you also probably want to add new things in as you go, right? So if you have everything crammed, if you can't move your hangers, you got too many clothes in your closet. You got to edit that stuff down. You want space. And then you will have a functioning, working closet that you actually want to walk in, that you want to spend time in. You might not have a walk-in closet. I happen to have a walk-in closet. I've never had a closet before, as I've said, so this is like a super treat for me. You want a closet, even if, like, this is how I used to have everything on a clothing rack. I prefer things out of a closet. I prefer things where I can actually see them. These clothes are for my store that you can see behind me, but that's what I used to do with my own clothes. I just had them out. If you organize things like that and they're really beautiful and they're all in the same hangers, and it is part of your decor. It's your style. It is so nice to be able to see what you own. When you have a neurodiverse brain, often visual cues are so important. So I used to lose tank tops. If I would that'll be in my laundry. Oh, we need to talk about laundry. That's the bonus, number 5. If I couldn't see it, it wasn't there. If it was in my dirty hamper, it didn't exist. So I have changed my laundry habits. Now that every single piece of clothing I own has a home, and not just a home, but an easy, simple home, an easy place to put it. I do laundry twice a week. I do my darks and I do my lights. And immediately I have this very manageable load of laundry. I set little reminders on my phone that I've put it in so I don't forget it. And then I instantly put it away. And I can do that in under 5 minutes because it is so simple now. The socks I own all have a match, none of them have holes, and I have about 7 pairs. So 1 pair per day plus a few extras like backups and specific things, athletic socks or like a super thick pair of wool socks or a pair of compression socks. Other than that, I have like a wool blend pair of socks for neutral color, 1 for each day of the week, and that's it. No extras. No socks filling my drawer filled with holes, socks that don't have mates, like no, none of that. Simple. When I do my laundry, the socks that I wore that week, right? So we're talking 7 pairs over the course of the week. In 1 load of laundry, I might have 3 pairs of socks. They all go in, they all come out, they all go right into the drawer. It is so easy. I hope this helps. I hope this gives you some idea of how you can make a manageable and enjoyable, like joyful system for your clothes. So you can just feel the pleasure of getting dressed in the morning. So just follow these steps, go out, get your hangers, get them all matching, color coordinate that closet, do your edit, test your clothes, and do your laundry enough that you have a manageable load of laundry to put away each time you do it. And I think you are really going to be pleased with yourself. If you're new here, I'd love to have you subscribe. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like them, give it a thumbs up, and most importantly, leave me a comment. Let me know, how is your life with clothes? Like, do you use only a dresser? Do you use only a closet? Do you use a combination? Do your clothes kind of get out of hand and away from you? Are you really good at the edit? Are you really good at getting rid of things that you're not using or wearing? What is that like for you? What is that process like for you? And what else would you add to this list? What are some other tips that you have? Remember, everything you own needs to have a place, and everything that you own that has a place should also include a little bit of space. And that's how we make space in our life for the keeping of these homes, of these sacred homes, so that we can feel our sacred roots, we can dig them down and live inside of sacred rhythm. As always, thank you for being here. I appreciate you.